There's a lot of talk about this little thing right here. The latest craze, egg fast. So people eat eggs, butter, and cheese for 3 days or 5 days, or maybe even longer. And they claim you can lose a lot of weight from doing this. In this video, you're going to find out. I'm going to talk about the egg fast, and I'm going to tell you what my results were after a 3-day egg fast. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Dan Perryman. I'm a former hospital CEO turned entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast, and personal trainer. And it is my passion to share this type of information with you so that you can become a better you. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the egg fast. So if you haven't heard about the egg fast, this is the latest craze in the keto circles. And since I am part of the keto circle, I decided to try this egg fast myself. So at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what my results were. And I know there's a lot of people making a lot of big promises about losing 15, 20 pounds on 3 to 5 day egg fast. And we're going to talk about that as well. So if you haven't heard of the egg fast, Jimmy Moore in 2010 came up with the egg fast. And Jimmy Moore is this fasting expert, and he's written a ton of books. I had the pleasure of interviewing him on my podcast, and he is always experimenting with things. Right now, over 20,000 people a month search egg fast in Google. 20,000 a month. So it's becoming extremely popular. So here are the rules of the egg fast. And I have a list because I want to make sure I get them right for you. You eat whole eggs, yolks and whites, and those are the main sources of fat and protein. You must consume 1 tablespoon of butter or healthy fat per egg consumed. You must eat a whole egg within 30 minutes of waking up. You must eat a meal even if you're not hungry. You must eat an egg-based meal every 3 to 5 hours. And you can eat up to 1 ounce of full-fat cheese per egg consumed. You must eat at least 6 whole eggs a day. Eggs should be local pasteurized, that's for sure. There's a big difference in commercially bought eggs and pasture-raised or organic eggs. And if you're going to be doing this fast, you want to have high-quality eggs. So why does this work? There's 2 main reasons, and it makes perfect sense if you think about it. One is you're eating very, very ketogenic, right? So if you figure out the calories, what I did is I ate 6 eggs a day, 1 tablespoon of butter with each egg, and then 1 tablespoon of cheese with each egg. And that equated to about 1,400 calories. 95% of those calories are fat, and 5% are protein. And basically 0 are carbs. So it is a very, very, very ketogenic way of eating. So you're going to get all the benefits of eating in a ketogenic way. Number 2, you're actually cutting your calories, right? So 1,400 calories for me, that's far less than what I eat. So you're probably eating at least 500 calories fewer per day. So when you combine these 2 factors, you're definitely going to see some benefits over 3 days. So this is something you may not know. The egg is considered the perfect protein. So they take other foods and they compare them to the quality of protein in an egg because it's so perfect. So if you think about it, you're eating a perfect protein and a perfect fat for 3 days. So I'm not sure for those that are concerned it would be bad for you. It really isn't because you are eating the perfect protein. The only con to this is it's very repetitive. And certainly if you don't like eggs, it's going to be a challenge, right? I don't mind eggs, but even after 3 days, it got pretty old, right? Because all you're eating is eggs and butter and a little bit of cheese. So it does get pretty old. But it's a short-term strategy to break through plateaus, to lose a little bit of weight. So the last thing you want to do is say, this worked really well, so I'm going to extend it. I would say just stick with your 3 days and enjoy the results that you get. So what were my results? So like I said, I ate 6 eggs a day. I did eat the butter and I did eat the cheese with it. So I had pretty good energy. I was a little bit hungry because it's not a lot of food, right? 6 eggs. But overall, I felt pretty good. So over the 3 days, I did lose about 4 pounds. And that is kind of typical. I've fasted in the past, and that's about the amount of weight that I actually lose. So this was pretty much equivalent to me fasting, just water or coffee or just a typical fast. So I lose about the same amount of weight. Remember, the weight loss is based on your individual factors, right? There's a lot of people on the internet talking about how they lost 20 pounds in 3 or 4 days doing the egg fast. I read one 15, one 18, one 13. It's possible. It doesn't seem likely to me because it's only 3 days, but it does depend on your current weight and how much overweight or underweight you are, your metabolism. It depends if you're low or high carb already. It depends on how much you're exercising during this fast. And there's a lot of other factors, your age, your gender, everything goes into the play. So the approach is really individual, right? But 20 pounds seems extreme to me. 15 pounds seems extreme to me in 3 days. But I think what you can expect is you will definitely lose some weight. It may help you get through a plateau, which is good. So if you're stalled, and it may mentally encourage you to get back on track with keto or get back on track with a better way of eating. And lastly, always check with your doctor before you start something like this, especially if you have chronic medical conditions or if you have gallbladder issues or if you have issues processing fat. You certainly want to talk with your doctor before you do something like this. And remember, down in the comments below, there is the list of rules for the 3-day fast and some other links that may be helpful right down here. Okay, the question of the day. Have you tried the 3-day egg fast or longer, and what were your results? I would love to hear your comments below, and I'd love to engage with you in this discussion because I think the more we can talk about it, the more we can vet out these results, the better all of us will be in pursuing this ketogenic or low-carb lifestyle. So I hope this video helped, and if you like what you're hearing, please share this with others, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified of all my new videos. I hope you have a wonderful day and take care.